Breaking today, new questions over the execution killing of the BBC's then biggest star, Jill Dando. Was she preparing to expose the paedophile rings, the shocking underage sex networks at the British Bashing Corporation that had been hidden for so long? I believe so. Let me take you back to that horrifying day, April the 26th, 1999. This was how the BBC opened its 9 p.m. news bulletin that night.
Jill Dando, known and loved by millions, has been brutally murdered. The 37-year-old presenter died in hospital after being found shot through the head on her own doorstep.
Barry George was set up to take the fall. But of course, he didn't kill Jill, and there has been no examination about her bid to expose BBC bosses for what they knew about the sex deviants and sex pests and sex criminals within the corporation. Now, you can imagine why this week people are talking about it following the host of revelations in regards to the sacked BBC Radio 2 breakfast host, Scott Mills. Lawrence Fox posting very simply on X, 2 words, Jill Dando. Rob Boyd writing Scott Mills, Rolf Harris, Philip Schofield, Stuart Hall, Hugh Edwards. You're not telling me that Jill Dando was randomly murdered, are you? And from Yorkshire Lass, Jill Dando was going to speak out about a huge trafficking ring within the BBC and the establishment. She knew how filthy and evil the corporation was. She knew the BBC covered up for the likes of Jimmy Savile, Rolf Harris and Stuart Hall, and MI5 took her out as they didn't want her to be exposed. Jill had the goods on so many of them, so they had to move in quick and murder her. The BBC should be taken down and arrests should be made. The BBC is a cesspool of swamp creatures who are involved in murdering, rape, torture of innocent children. Jill Dando wanted to save the children like many others, but if you spoke out against the establishment and tried to expose them, you get disposed of. Never forget Jill Dando. And regular Outspoken viewers will know this is a story that I have long covered because I have huge suspicions in regards to the fact that Jill Dando was silenced by the BBC. And let's just be honest about the fact that even her friends are still too scared to go on the record. But I am very grateful for the Daily Express journalism of more than a decade ago, which did quite clearly reveal that she had